Okay, I was talking that whole time, not realizing my mic was muted. Okay, I was talking that whole time, not realizing my. Oh my gosh, guys, why am I cursed? Why am I cursed? Can you all hear me now? It's like a sketch from. Oh, you guys probably will have no clue what it is I'm talking about. Um. Okay, I need to Google it real quick just to make sure I've got the right title. Come on. Yeah. Okay. So there is a very popular comedy series that was filmed in Glasgow called The Fast Show. And there's an episode where it's about. Sorry, I'll start again. It's about these two old men, and they live in the same building, like same apartment building, and they are best friends. They visit each other every day. They go and get lunch or dinner together. They have beers and whatever, watch movies and TV shows together. They've been friends since they were like I don't know, like 8, 9 years old. So they're like brothers, right? So because this show is set in Glasgow, that this series is like atypical Scottish banter. And there's one episode when one of them gets a peephole installed into their front door so that when people ring their doorbell, they can look through it and see who's at their door for security because they've been having issues with like kids knocking on their door and then running away. So they install one, and so to test it out, one is inside the apartment and the other one's on the other side, and he's trying to talk to him through the closed door, and he keeps going, "Can you hear me now?" So that's why I'm laughing, because that stupid line just sounded like one of them. It's like on par of if anyone knows what Mrs. Brown's Boys is. It's kind of like that kind of humor. It's just so dumb. Yeah, it could be a reference to the cell phone commercials from Verizon or however you say it. I never obviously had those in the UK. I've never seen those adverts. I try to avoid adverts as much as I possibly can. So, I mean, I have YouTube Premium, and I don't like adverts at all. The only time I tolerate adverts is from Amazon Prime Video, um, because at least with that, it's not like every 3 minutes or every few 10 minutes or whatever. It's just like two ad breaks in a movie, so I'm like, okay, I can live with that. Yeah, I've been uh because I've been watching Hell of a Boss and well, Hell of a Boss isn't on Amazon. Sorry, I've been watching Has-Been Hotel over and over, but when I watched it on Amazon Prime Video, I screen captured it so that I didn't have to like rewatch it with ads over and over. Yeah, so that's why I've been making so many videos about Has-Been Hotel. Because there's some stuff on Amazon Prime that like you have to pay extra to not have adverts. You have to actually like pay a membership. But you can watch stuff on Amazon Prime Video without a subscription. You just have to put up with adverts. That's the only time I will put up with adverts. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out tonight, maybe do some drawing. I'm not entirely sure yet. We might just like chat about random crap. Isn't Prime already a subscription? No. Like there is stuff on there you can watch for free. Anyway, I've been watching The Mighty Nine. I've been on a bit of a D&D kick for a long time now. Long while now. Okay. I watch Avantris. Um that's the only D&D thing I watch really now. We do love talking about random stuff. Yes, we do. But I also need to actually let people on Twitter know that this is happening. So let me do that. I'm also a little bit hyper because I just got some news about a convention that I'm not vending at, but it's one that I might be volunteering at. So they just announced a guest today, and like literally just a few minutes before I started this, they announced another guest. Now, this is a convention called Mad Monster, and it runs twice a year. They have their winter show, which is held in February. That's called Mad Monster Party. And then they have their summer show called Mad Monster Expo. They're both essentially the exact same convention. They just run twice a year, and each one has a slightly different name so that they both differentiate. We vended at Mad Monster Expo in August, and that's where we got to meet Doug Jones, my favorite actor on the planet. And so this convention, by the way, is a horror convention specifically, but they do some science fiction stuff as well. This one, they have announced. Let me bring up their website. Mad in the name. I know, right? Yeah, a few people pointed that out. I am looking at changing my table runner so that Maddie is on it, but Mad Munchkin, the name, is not. I'm wanting to change it so that it's my artist name instead, so that when I'm vending at conventions, I'm there as a vendor, not like a YouTuber, because I'm trying to segment the two apart. I don't know. That's just something I really want to do for next year. But anyway, did we tweet that? No, we didn't. Okay. Spontaneous live stream is spontaneous. But yeah, this convention, they get amazing guests, right? But let me look up the guest list for this year. Like last year, they had so many amazing guests. And why? No, it's Charlotte. There we go. Okay, there we go. For some reason, it was sending me to stores with this name. I'm like, no, that's not what we want. So let's do the guest list. We have Peter Criss, like the original drummer of Kiss. That's pretty impressive. I'm not going to read off all of the guests, just some of them. Let's see. We have what is this stream? This stream is spontaneous. That's what it is. Simon Bradford, if for anyone that's a Hellraiser fan, you'll know who that is. Doug Bradley, another actor from the Hellraiser series. CJ Graham. Jason Lives. They have a whole bunch of people from Hellraiser. Jane Levy, who was it? She was in the Evil Dead remake. Michael Rooker is definitely one guest that I was very excited about when they announced that. More because I'm a Walking Dead fan, not really. I do like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, but for me, I know him more from the Walking Dead series. So yeah. But they actually today announced Warwick Davis as a guest, and I'm like, oh hell yes. So I asked hubby if we could go. Now the issue is that this convention is happening on the 20th till the 22nd, and February is also the same month as HarmonyCon, And I'm going to be at HarmonyCon as a vendor and community guest. This hasn't been announced yet, but I'm just letting you guys know that I will be there again. I will be a vendor and CG, so we are going to be doing some panels. The panels themselves have not been confirmed yet. I applied to do several, so I don't know what ones we're doing. So watch this space. I'm really excited about it. So HarmonyCon is in Texas the weekend of the 13th till the 15th. I'll be there all 3 days. And then spending I am so damn busy, Deadpool fanny. It's not even funny. I'm trying my best to not be. I'm trying to learn how to relax. I can't. I don't know how to relax. But anyway, yes, I'm going to be in Texas that weekend. I'm going to fly out to oh goodness, when am I flying out? I think I fly out on the Tuesday, and then I fly back. Yeah, I fly back on the 18th because I'm going to spend some time with friends as well, before and after the con. So then Mad Monster Party is the weekend I come back. I come back on the Wednesday. What part of Texas? Where is HarmonyCon again? HarmonyCon is it Dallas? I have to double check that because I get the two mixed up. Dallas. Yes, it's in Dallas. So I will be there for a few days. Very excited about that. Again, I'll be announcing it probably when I come back from Scotland. I know that there will be an announcement video from other people that are going. But sadly, because I'm going to be out of the country for a few weeks, I'm not able to make my own video announcement. Yeah, the video I made about the Speaker of God from Hasman Hotel is likely going to be the last video of the year. Because I literally leave to go home to Scotland on Wednesday. And won't be able to work while I'm home. So yeah, I don't have anywhere to work from. I don't have a laptop or anything. Well, they're going to lend me a laptop, but it's not going to have any of the software I need on it. But, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah. Oh, goodness. Last things I was watching was some Christmas movies. The original Grinch, the original slasher film, Black Christmas, and One Magic Christmas. I don't know what One Magic Christmas is. The original Grinch, as in the Chuck Jones cartoon? Yes. Fantastic. We rewatched the Jim Carrey Grinch the other day because it's one of, if not my favourite Christmas movie. I've heard of Black Christmas, but haven't seen it. Let's see. But yeah, there's a lot that is in the pipeline for next year. There's a few things I've had to cancel because of budget reasons. Because I was intending on vending at Mad Monster Party, and I got accepted, and they gave me a really good rate because I've vended with them before, but I had to say no because I arrive 2 days before the convention setup day from my trip to Texas, and I'm like, I don't think I'll have the energy to do another convention so soon after. So I've pulled out, but we will be going as attendees at least one of the days, or maybe more than one day if we decide to apply to volunteer. We haven't quite decided yet. Let's see. So December, January. What have I got in January? Big Charlotte Anime Convention is happening in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're not vending there, but we're hoping to attend one of the days. We haven't quite decided for sure yet. It's just a 2-day convention at the Charlotte Convention Center. So I've never been to an anime convention before, and my hubby's really into anime, so we're thinking about going, but not entirely sure yet. Then February, as I said, we're doing HarmonyCon, and then Mad Monster Expo the next weekend. Then there's a third event that we were booked for, but we cancelled because of budget. March, I like to keep free, just to catch up on all of the things that, just to get some resting time after a busy start of the year. March is usually very much just the time I just want to chill before the summer starts. April is that is Time Tunnel Comics. Okay, then as little events. May, we're keeping clear. June is Heroes Con in Charlotte. We're gonna try to apply to that and do it again. It's not my favorite event because they have the artist alley shoved at the back of the vendor hall, which I don't like. But yeah, we're gonna try for that one again. We'll see. July is our hopefully will be a time where we'll be able to go to Utah for a few days to visit Doc, maybe, but we shall see. August, Everfree. Now, August Everfree next year is happening the weekend of the 21st till the 23rd of August, and I really want to try and go. I've been to Everfree, that was a few years ago, and I really want to try and go again, but we shall see. But my problem is that is the same month as Mad Monster Expo. So, yes, Doc is from Utah. So as I was mentioning about Mad Monster Party, Mad Monster Expo is basically their summer version show, and I would really like to try and vend at that one because I can't do the February show. I can't vend at the February show, but I can attend as a normal attendee or volunteer. Mad Monster Expo is one I definitely want to try and vend at again. So we shall see how that one goes. Then September, that is, well, I've got it marked in my diary, but I'm not going. Galacon is happening in September. I've got it marked in my diary for some reason, but I wasn't planning on going. But you never know. You absolutely never know. October, I tend to keep free because that's Halloween month, and yeah, I don't really usually do anything for Halloween, but I like to keep October free anyway so that I get a bit of a respite before the busy Christmas season starts. November, I am already booked for a craft fair. That's a 2-day one. It's the first 2-day craft fair that I've ever done, so I'm a bit nervous about it because it's also the first time that this craft fair is run. So we shall see how that one goes. Then next December, I have absolutely no plans. I know that because I'm going home to Scotland this year, next Christmas, I have no idea. But next November, I also celebrate a rather important birthday for myself. So we might be celebrating that with a little vacation. So we really don't know. So yeah, 2026 is going to be another busy year, hopefully very productive. I am downsizing on the number of conventions I'm doing compared to this year anyway. I know it doesn't sound like it, but I am. Because doing conventions is damn expensive. I don't turn 37. I wish I turned 37. No, time is not going backwards. I know that's a joke from you because you're like, oh, you don't look a day older than 36. I'm like, oh, gee, thanks. Like, yeah, I turned 39 last month. So, yeah, that tells you what birthday it is I'm celebrating next year. So, yeah. Gosh. What else can we talk about? You guys can ask me questions in the series. Frost is asking, got a gaming question. Thoughts on the Hollow Knight series? I've only played the first game, and I really need to get back into it. I'm I have to admit, guys, I'm not a gamer, right? But like casual gamer now. I used to be a hardcore gamer. Now I'm just casual. I don't really have the time to play games as much these days. Like sometimes people will see like on Steam that I've been playing this game for a certain amount of hours, and I'm like, no, the game's been playing in the background while I've been doing other things. I've not actually been playing it for that long. Yeah. Silk Song, loving it as much as I did the first. I've heard nothing but good things about Silk Song, so I'm really glad that people are loving it and giving it the support it rightly deserves. I wish I was able to play it. It's not in my budget right now. I'm trying to keep money for, um, like, well, I have to prioritize. I'm self-employed, so my budget doesn't really allow me a lot of, like, disposable income. So yeah, because a lot of it gets fed back into the business and stuff. So yeah. Oh, Silksong's getting a DLC. Nice. I mean, I might have some time to play some games while I'm in Scotland. I am taking my Switch with me. And if they're giving me a laptop, I could install some games from my Steam account on there. But we shall see. Yeah, even $20, Frost. Like, I'm trying to budget. So I know it doesn't sound like a lot of money, but for someone that's self-employed, it is. So yeah, I know. Anyway, let's see. Video plans. So there was a lot of videos I planned for this year that I didn't get to make, and I'm gonna grab my book for that. See if any of these videos I could do next year. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. All right. Let's see. Set aside some spare change for it once in a while. Yeah, like I'll set aside some money, but then it just gets spent on things that are frankly more important than games. So yes, I have bills to pay and mouths to feed, and there's nothing in this. You get nothing in this world for free. Anyway, so I'm looking at my diary, my actual physical diary I had for this year in regards to the videos I wanted to make. The first one that comes up that I was planning on releasing in January of this year was a House of Mouse video, and I didn't actually release that until September or October, but at least I got it done. What's the next one? You're gonna hear like really nice, let's see if I can get the mic to pick it up. Nice noise. You be lurking. You lurk. I'm just trying to finish a vid and sync it to non-copyright music, but the editing software I have is not very good. What editing software are you using? Oh well. I think I mentioned this in my House of Mice video. I have it noted here that on the 15th of February of this year, Disney Pegleg Pete turned 100. I think I had a joke about him turning 100, but I might have edited it out. Pinocchio, I was supposed to be making a video about Pinocchio, Disney Pinocchio, because it also celebrated 100 years. That's insane. Disney Pinocchio 100th birthday. No, that's not right. 90th maybe, not 100. Nah, that's not right. March, Cinderella, Disney Cinderella celebrated the 75th anniversary. I didn't get to that video. Let's see. It's not embarrassing. Look, when I started video editing, I used Windows Movie Maker. You'd never be ashamed of small beginnings, dude. Like, if you're using something, like, use what you've got, man, right? But I've not heard of Clipchamp. I don't know what it is. If you're having issues, I might be able to suggest other things, but I don't know what your budget is. Oh my goodness, come on. There we go. Right now I'm multitasking. I'm watching the Pittsburgh Steelers game, watching your stream, and eating my dinner. That is multitasking. I don't have anything from April in here. That's strange. Okay. Now I'm just looking at all the things I didn't do this year, which is... Ugh. Kermit the Frog celebrated his 70th birthday in May of this year, and I didn't do anything for that. Let's see, what else? I was supposed to go on a vacation in June, and I didn't do it. Stupid. Oh, there we go. Ah, gosh. Lady and the Tramp celebrated its 70th anniversary in June. Didn't make a video about that. Toy Story 3, 15th anniversary. Now, the Toy Story thing, I posted on my Patreon that I really wanted to make a video about Zurg. And I had intended on that being my October video, but yeah, it's grown legs. That video is going to be over an hour long. It's insane. So it's going to be released when it's released. It will probably be released after I finished my Hasman Hotel stuff, because I have several videos in the pipeline to get through for that, because that I was aiming on making one video for Hasman Hotel Season 2. The initial cut of that video was almost 3 hours long. So I'm like, this is why I'm releasing it segment by segment instead. And yes, it was definitely the right way to go. And there's going to be more and more added, and people have asked me to make a video about Abel, and I'm like, well, I only had a small segment about him threaded through the video, but I guess I could make one video about Abel. It won't be very long though. But yeah, the Zurg video was meant to happen in this year, and it didn't. Inside Out celebrated, its 10th anniversary this year. I didn't do anything for that. Toy Story itself turned 30 this year. Yes, or this year or last year. And I didn't do anything for that either. That was another reason why I wanted to do something for that. The Black Cauldron celebrated its 40th anniversary this year. And though I watched it, I rewatched it last week and discovered my hubby had never actually seen it from start to finish. Yeah. I never got around to it. I will eventually. Oh, this is the second year in a row that this project has been postponed. I have a collaborative project with Silverquill about the royal sisters from My Little Pony. That's Celestia and Luna and Zip and Pip. And we've just never gotten around to it. We keep reminding each other, hey, let's do this collab. And it just never happens because we're both so damn busy. We're both workaholics. Neither of us stop. And both of us just pile on more work, and then things just slip through the net, you know? Jaws turned 50. I did celebrate that. I painted Jaws. Pluto celebrated his 90th birthday in September, and I didn't do anything for that. Let's see. I'm near the end, folks. I'm in September. Oh, nothing for October. I've got anything for November. Oh. Fantasia celebrates its 85th anniversary in November. And then Toy Story celebrated its 30th anniversary. Tangled celebrated its 15th anniversary. Goodness. There's a lot of things in here I did not get around to. Aristocats 55th anniversary. Soul celebrated its 5th anniversary. Didn't talk about that either. And there's a video that I had intended on making about Elio, because I loved Elio. And yeah, it just never happened. So I am just one person, but I want to do all the things. Uh, but yeah, it's hard, but you're wanting to do all of these things, and you just time and life. Or it's sometimes you're excited about one thing and you can't think about anything else. You're hyper fixated on something. Like right now, my hyper fixation is Has-Been Hotel. Uh, so yeah, that's why so many of my videos have been about that. Recently, 5 videos in a row, guys. But the video about the Speaker of God, which I released last week, that's the last video of 2025, as I said earlier. That video in particular, initially, like the first 4 videos were like 5 minutes, 10 minutes long. The Speaker of God video was 30 minutes long. And that one was a real headache to put together and edit. Hey Dusk, how you doing, love? Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, because like I said, the video itself, like whenever you're making a video about Has-Been Hotel, it's really difficult to avoid talking about theology, and I love talking about theology. So I'm like, hey, this script needs to be edited down, otherwise this video is going to be like an hour long, and all I'm talking about is is God concrete or abstract? Let's talk about that. And I'm like, no, people are here to talk about a dumb cartoon. Like, come on. Stay focused here, buddy. Okay. Oh my gosh. God is my ex-girlfriend. Oh. You don't usually get to see my live streams. Well, yeah, because I don't have a live stream schedule. I just spontaneously do them if I feel like doing them, you know. And we're just talking about, like, what's happened in 2025, what's happening in 2026, what my schedule is for 2026, because I'm already booked for so many events, and I've had to cancel a few of them already, because budgeting is a thing that I really need to get better at. I make schedules. I know. I mean, like this year we were really lucky this year that we got to do so many like big conventions, vending at them anyway. We got to do Heroes Con, which is the biggest comic convention this side of the US. And I mean comic convention, not pop culture convention. So we got to vend at that, which was incredible. I don't know, we might do it again. I really haven't decided yet. Still doing HarmonyCon. Of course I am. Of course I'm still doing HarmonyCon. My issue is that this happened last year as well. Last year I had to choose between doing HarmonyCon or another convention that I was booked for here in North Carolina, and obviously I'm going to choose HarmonyCon because I want to see friends. But yeah, I had to step away for a minute. I lost an important earring and I'm trying to find it. I think I lost it in my bathroom. Oh gee, I hope you find that again. I hate it when you lose an earring. I have like 4 piercings in my ears and I'm forever losing earrings. There was one time I lost like one of the earrings of a pair of earrings that my dad gave me, and I was so upset. But I mean, he bought me another pair, but I'm like, why? Because they weren't cheap. they one of them fell out while I was in a mall, so I was like, oh great. So sometimes that happens. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. Next HarmonyCon is the weekend before Mad Monster Party, and they offered me a table because I've vended with them before, and this time I had to say no because, you know what, I'm getting older. I don't think I have the energy to do 2 conventions like just a few days apart, because I fly back home from Texas on the Wednesday and then set up for Mad Monster Party is the Thursday, and I'm like, I can't do that. There's no way. So I had to say no. But we are attending at least one of the days, if not two, either as volunteers or attendees, and here's why. And I mentioned this earlier in the stream, so forgive me for repeating myself. Warwick Davis is going to be there, and I'm like, I really almost lost my shit when they announced that. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, yes, please. And Michael Rooker. Yes, love! Warwick Davis is going to be there. I'm like, yeah, because this is the same convention I met Doug Jones at. So they get like amazing guests at this con. Because it's a horror convention. So, I mean, of course they're going to have Warwick Davis, like, if, like, Leprechaun, for instance. So, I'm like, oh, dude, yes, please. Anyway. Let's see. I'm going a little bit more relaxed. I'm not going to soldier people typing in all caps for this stream. I really don't care because I'm not really working on anything in the stream. I'm just talking. So I really don't care. Just as long as people keep it safe for work. No, you're fine. You're fine. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm not going to be a stickler about it this time. Usually I am, but this time, nah. It's fine. You can type in all caps if you want. Whatever. Give her compliments, chat. No, don't listen to the mod. He's crazy. Don't listen to him. He's dinner. But yeah. Well, I can tell you more about it when I see you in February, girl. But yeah, they've got like John Abrahams, Simon Bamford, and Doug Bradley if you're into like Hellraiser, and Scary Movie. Peter Criss if you're a Kiss fan, which I am. But I don't think I'm interested in meeting them. Cortland Mead, like the boy from The Shining. I'm like, oh, okay. Because not last year. In February, they had the actress that played the girl in The Exorcist. I can't remember her name. She was there, and she seemed really sweet. But I didn't pay to go meet her. But she did go around the convention hall a little bit before it opened. So yeah, she seemed really sweet. She does a lot of advocacy for charities for service dogs and stuff, and that's my line of work. So I'm like, oh, yes, I like you. Michael Rooker, if you're into Guardians of the Galaxy or Walking Dead. I know him more for Walking Dead than Guardians of the Galaxy. So yeah, if I don't get Warwick Davis, then Michael Rooker is my second choice. If I get both, I'll be delighted, but I think Warwick Davis is my priority. Oh, I'm quiet? Okay. There, how's that? I put up my volume on my mic. I don't know what... actually, let's try this. Can I turn this? No, it's at full. I can't turn it anymore. No, you're fine. I know there's some audio issues on my end, and I know I'm a soft speaker. I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. Ugh, you arse. That's fine. I forgive you. You're Canadian. That's a missed opportunity. Well, you know when a door is open, you don't have to walk through it every time. You can just saying. Okay. What else can we talk about? Ask me questions, guys. I've been talking a lot. But open door. I know. I'm looking forward to seeing you in February, Dusk. I'm really excited about that. Okay. But yes, I will be at HarmonyCon in February, and I mean I'm always happy to go to MLP conventions if people want me there. I don't really do MLP content anymore, but I know that's how a lot of people find my channel, and it is still to this day the most popular content on my channel. And yeah, maybe we'll circle back to doing MLP content again one of these days. I don't know. We'll just see. Um, but yeah, who were some of your read English big inspirational people when you became an artist? Um, the same people that inspired me when I started still do. So, I'm just going to say people that are still a big inspiration now. The main one is obviously Gerald Scarfe. I love Gerald Scarfe's work. I'm always just fangirling over that man and his work for years. Ever since I was 11 years old and discovered his work, I'm like, I'm sold. That this is my biggest artistic inspiration. Um, yeah, 11-year-old me was blown away with his stuff. He is a very famous British caricaturist. He did a lot of political things, which obviously I don't want to discuss politics in my stream, but he did a lot of political art back in the day of caricatures of various political figures in the UK and elsewhere. He did celebrities. He did the intro to the series Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister. Most of you guys will have no clue what that is. It's a comedy series from like the 60s and 70s. Then he was obviously the production designer behind Pink Floyd's The Wall, which is probably what he's most well known for. And he was the production designer on Disney's Hercules. And since then, no, he's done a lot of art for like punk rock stars, and is like he's well sought after by a lot of celebrities in wanting their character of him, because his work is, and I use this word in a positive way, his work is ugly, like in a way that it's like not bad. It's like it's really amazing quality, but it's like gross. And for some reason, when I discovered it as a kid, it was like when you see something that you maybe shouldn't be allowed to see, and I was excited about that. So he was a big inspiration. And another one, and grotesque is probably the better word to use, yes. Yeah, but it's like he works on these massive sheets that are like 6-7 feet tall and stabs the canvas, and this just swipes it with these massive broad strokes, and I just love it, and I really want to emulate that into my work, and I have tried to. Yeah. Then another artist I love is Alex Hirsch, and he was another caricaturist. Al Hirsch. Al Hirschfeld. Oh my god, my brain. Al Hirschfeld, even. Alex Hirsch? What? No. Al Hirschfeld. Caricaturist. Probably, most of you guys will probably know him better as the production designer behind the Disney film Aladdin. Another one is Aaron Blaise. Aaron Blaise is a Disney veteran. He was an animator in The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast. He designed and animated some scenes of Raja in Aladdin. And he was the director of Brother Bear. And most recently, just a couple of weeks ago, he released a new 2D animated short called Snow Bear. And he drew every single frame for that short. And I so would love for you guys to go and support it. It's amazing. Yes, I've been following the behind the scenes stuff of this short since he started making it 3 years ago. I am so delighted that it's finally been released. I did tweet about it on my Twitter when it was released, but obviously it's in the running for best Oscar for animated short. So I'm like, oh well, it's in the running for being nominated. Sorry, for one, like, yeah. It's not been nominated yet. It's in the running for it. So I'm like, oh, yes, please. He deserves it. Let's see. I could go on and on about various artists that have inspired me. Another one is Mary Blair. Mary Blair, for those that don't know, you will know her work for sure, because she was basically the one that decided what Disney movies looked like in the 50s. And she was the production. She was a concept artist behind Alice in Wonderland, Peter Pan, Cinderella, and Adventures of Ichabod Crane, um, the Sleepy Hollow retelling that Disney did. And she was also the concept designer behind the It's a Small World ride. So Mary Blair's art is all over Disneyland, and I have not been to any of the Disney parks yet. I've not been to any theme park or amusement park in my life yet, but it is a lifelong goal of mine to go to Disneyland just for the main reason of seeing Mary Blair's art everywhere, and also to check out the Haunted Mansion, of course. Yeah, that is a dream of mine, so we'll see if that ever happens. Let's see, reference. I have a folder called reference material, and it's full of art of all of these artists that I adore. Al Hirschfeld is right there. Look at that. Excuse me. Ugh. Gustav Tengren. He is a German expressionist painter, and he was a huge influence on Disney's Snow White and Pinocchio. For their, like, those films are so like German in their look. So yeah, Milt Kahl. Most of you will probably know who Milt Kahl is. Another Disney veteran, probably like for animation anyway. If you don't know his work, you can look it up. Milt Kahl. Let's see. Nope, that's not working. But yeah, I could go on. I could really go on. My favorite artist on the planet is Salvador Dali. Yeah, that's my favorite artist on the planet. Yeah, but all of these people were really big inspiration and still are. Yeah. Let's see. Let's scroll up. See if I've missed any questions. What's your favorite flavor of rock? Okay. Purple. I don't know. When people ask if you do MLP content, just tell them when I feel like it. I don't know if there's anything new to talk about, if I'm perfectly honest. Like, there might be, if I rewatch it, there might be something I can dive into again, but I think it's run its course. But we shall see. I might get hit with inspiration at the convention. I don't know. Or if you guys have an idea, or if you guys want me to return to it and I feel motivated to do so, yeah, go ahead. Tell me what you want me to talk about, and I'll see if I can make it work. Judge me if you wish, but I do like Gurgi from Black Cauldron and Stanley from Troll in Central Park. That's perfectly fine if you like them. I just saw his short Snow Bear gorgeous. Yeah, we need animation like that again. I know. It's her fault that annoying song is so popular. No, she didn't write the song. She just designed the look of the ride. You can blame Richard Sherman and Robert B. Sherman. Oh, good lord. I talked a lot for a little while. What do you think about cosmic horror, like The King in Yellow and somehow pretty accurate? What? I don't understand your question. The Sherman Brothers wrote that song. Yes, they wrote a lot of the Disney songs. Where's your song list? Let's see. blah. Well, they wrote all the songs in the Jungle Book apart from the bare necessities. Do I have water? I don't have water, but I have Pepsi. I live in North Carolina. Of course I have Pepsi. Oh my goodness. Do you not just have a list of all the songs? Good lord. Song list. Filmography? No, that's not what I want. Because that just lists the films their songs were in, not the actual song list. Song list. Pepsi ain't water. I never said it was. I don't have water, but... I know it's not water! Stop yelling at me! I'm gonna yell that at you in February. Go away, Amazon. No. Oh my god, I hate AI so much. How hard is it? Just... songs. Okay. Let's see. One Little Spark from Journey into the Imagination. The Aristocats. I Want to Be Like You, Jungle Book. Let's Stay Together from The Parent Trap, the original. Am I going to share... You guys know I don't share food. Amy doesn't share food. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Hushabye Mountain. Oh, that's from Chick Chick Bang Bang. Okay, blah 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 blah. Don't care about that. The Tiki Tiki Room. That's a Disneyland song. There's a lot of songs on here that were cut from their movies. Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow. Carousel of Progress. Let's see. Stay Awake, Hushabye Mountain. I already said that one, I think. They've got a lot of these songs listed twice. Yeah, they did a lot of Disney stuff anyway. Yeah, very famous. There's a really good documentary on Disney Plus about the Sherman Brothers that I highly recommend. Okay. But yeah, any more questions, guys? I know I'm not your mother. I'm not your DM either. What's your point? I can still boss you around. Why can I boss you around? Because you're Canadian, that's why. Okay. We can still give you compliments. No, you can't. No, why? No. I don't deserve them. I'm a terrible, grouchy old woman. Who sent me a heart? Stop it. I saw that. Maddie's an amazing artist and a hard worker. It's my kryptonite. Stop it. Stop it! What did I say about sending heart? I knew this would happen. Too bad. We're gonna give you some anyway. Great. Now the hearts won't stop. I hate you all. Okay. Yeah. People just trolling me now. Okay. Wow. You know, but I'm just reading something on Twitter, and it's about the Welcome to Derry show, and someone says, no disrespect, but Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise is horror casting perfection. You know, when you preface a statement with no disrespect, it implies that you're saying something that will be negative. That's not negative. What? Here's a question you'll like. Did you know you... Oh, shut your face. Like, wah! Did you know you're an amazing artist and deserve all the hugs from your husband? I don't deserve my husband. He's a wonderful man. I don't know what I did to deserve him, but there we go. Make it stop. Why is everyone being kind to me? I don't like it. It gets used as clickbait, like, hot take, food is delicious. Yeah. Hot take. The sky is blue! Sometimes. Unless you live in the UK. And then it's just grey all the time. But yeah, I fly home on Wednesday. I fly back to the UK on Wednesday for 3 weeks, and I'm really looking forward to it. But I realised today, in the middle of I was in the store, and I realised today that I've never actually flown in winter before. So I suddenly thought, oh, that's not going to be fun. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure, like, it won't be too bad, but I think I'm going to take a blanket with me, like, on the plane. Or at least have it with me so that I can, like, if I find somewhere to... I have a 7-hour layover in London, guys. So, like, here's the thing. I have to be at the airport 3 hours before my first flight, because it's going to be 2 flights. The flight from Charlotte, North Carolina to London is 7 hours. Then I have a 7-hour layover in London Heathrow. And then my second flight is almost 2 hours. And then I have a 90-minute drive home. I'm not driving, someone's driving me. I don't drive. But, oh my god, it's going to take me almost 2 days to get home, guys. I'm just, why? Just why? Makes you wonder how much you'll be able to handle given how much time you've adjusted to US weather. I mean, it's been abnormally cold here at this time of year. It's been strange. Have you heard of an indie animation called Spice Frontier? It has a kind of retro Star Trek feel to it. Spice Frontier. It sounds like a Dune thing. Spice Frontier. I am looking it up. Oh, okay. No, I have not seen this. Okay, interesting. When you draw, I'm going to ignore you, Deadpool fan. When you draw, is there THERE an angle that is annoying to do? Not, well, if you're, you know, but my brain went an angle that you draw as in like position that the artist takes when they draw. No, that's not what they meant, you dumbass. Talking about an angle in drawing, like perspective, like the whole meme of, I don't know the name of the character, but someone posted an art of an anime character from like just below their jawline, and someone who was clearly inexperienced, their drawing went viral, and I'm like, well, good for you for it going viral, and you're actually trying, but instead of using an AI generator, you know, it's like, you're trying. It's wonderful. Okay. Yeah. I struggle with jaw lines. I struggle with drawing angles from below. I struggle with foreshortening. I struggle with proportions. Yeah, and because I've been so busy with various projects and daytime work and stuff like that, and did a hell of a lot of vending, I have not been drawing all that much recently. So I am definitely out of practice with that. So yeah, I'm hoping that while I'm home I'll be able to draw and stuff, because I did request that they get some art supplies for me, so I've got something to work on while I'm home. Yes, but I will be taking some of my own art supplies with me as well. Yeah, my suitcase is just going to be full of art stuff. That's going to be fun. I just won't be able to work on any of my digital stuff. Anyway. It would probably take less time to just walk from London to Scotland. Yeah, I know that's meant as a joke. Um, yeah. Let's see. Uh, oh, you're fine. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. It's just 'cause I have dyslexia, so sometimes when there's typos, my brain autocorrects them as I'm reading it, but then I still misread stuff. So I have to take my time on reading anything. Oh, yeah, you had to quote that damn song, didn't you? God, yeah. Okay. You know the thing I said earlier about I don't mind if people write in all caps now. Yeah, I'm changing that now. Your fault, Dusk. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Um, I just see it as the brain forever playing Scrabble. Kinda, yeah. I have a question for you, Dusk Flare. If you know the song, do you know the movie the that song was written for? The song "I Would Walk 500 Miles" was written, or at least prominently featured, in one of my favorite movies called Benny and June. Um, yes. Ugh. It's one of Johnny Depp's first movies, and yeah, it's an amazing little movie. Yes. It's not an easy watch. He was a silent movie fanatic, right? Yes, yes. The character he plays was a character named Sam, and he is clearly on the spectrum as well as the main character, June. They fall in love, and um, the Sam is absolutely obsessed with silent movies and is constantly cosplaying as Buster Keaton throughout the movie, which is wonderful. I love it. Anyway, got one. Thoughts on the Minecraft movie? I have not seen the Minecraft movie, and I doubt I will. Um, Here's the thing. Um, I can't stand meme culture, and here's why. I'm a grumpy, ugly old woman. First of all, but it's second of all, like I can't process like memes that last just a few seconds and then another one plays and there's no like link to them at all, and then like it's become a thing where um movies are made by people that clearly grew up with meme culture, meme humor, and I struggle to process that. And the Minecraft movie to me seems to be that kind of movie, and so that's one of the reasons why I'm probably never going to see it. And that is not a fair thing to. It's not really a good enough reason not to see a movie, especially since I played Minecraft. I love Minecraft. I don't really play it now. I don't have the time. But yeah, you know the whole zombie chicken thing, like it's like they'll see a thing that links them back to a meme joke, and they'll play out the meme joke with friends, and they'll find it funny, but people on the outside looking in that don't get it are kind of left behind. And I feel like a lot of movies are made with that in mind, like they're playing into that, and I don't know, I don't like that culture. And I know that that's probably like um I am a big fan of um uh content, like if I'm watching a video online, for me, I'm listening to it in the background, and it's something that I want to listen to that is like informative, educational, entertaining, yada yada yada, that I feel is going to be worth my time. And in my personal opinion, I just can't handle short videos that I see consecutively within 30 seconds. Like, there's several videos shown to me within 10 seconds, and they're so random that my brain can't comprehend what I'm looking at. And for a movie like Minecraft, I feel like the whole humor that I've seen so far from that movie is based on that concept, and I'm just like, nah, can't do it. Cannot do it. Chicken jockey. That's what it's called. Chicken jockey. Yeah, no. Last stream of 2025. Yes, last stream of 2025. So yeah, I read out all of the videos that I didn't get to do this year. But what about the videos I did get to do this year? What videos of mine that I released this year did you guys appreciate? What did you not appreciate? What would you like to see more of? What would you like to see less of? Please let me know. And maybe what you say will have some kind of influence on what I do going forward. Who knows? I have no intention of stopping. Ugh. Get Zombie Maddie riding the best pink chicken. What did I just say? Jack Black is a good actor, but him in Minecraft was a crimson flag to not step near that movie. Okay, well, if that's your opinion, that's fine. I love Jack Black, but I do see it being a problem that he's essentially the same character in almost every movie he's in nowadays. That being said, I am excited for Anaconda. That does look fun. And let's see, what is my favourite Jack Black movie? Or Jack Black role? School of Rock is probably my favourite Jack Black movie. I love Hazbin Hotel criticism any time of day, so I appreciate you making videos about how the bad Viv's shows are. Can I correct you there? I actually like Hazbin Hotel and Hell of a Boss. I wouldn't spend so much time making videos about them if I didn't like them. And it's like, I'm giving them critique. I'm not hating on them, and I'm not telling anyone not to watch them. I'm just pointing out things that I feel the show did wrong or could have handled better, etc., etc. I have interacted with Viv like briefly, very briefly, and sadly it did not go well. But that, I don't think she's a bad person. It's just, good for her for having the success she has. It's awesome, and what the shows have done for independent animation is awesome. But I'm also not going to be like giving endless praise to a show I like. I'm going to talk about it like from analytical standpoint, like a lot of stuff that happens in Hazbin Hotel, because of the Abrahamic roots the shows has, I'm like, you could have done so much more research into the characters you depict from Heaven, especially. There's good lord, it's like Heaven is an afterthought. I am going to be talking more about that in a future video where I talk about Carmilla Carmine, and a little bit more about Vaggie as well, talk about the fallen angels as well as the angels themselves, more like stuff I didn't say in my initial angel video. And talk about Abel as well, which I'm really excited about, so there we go. And yes, this is all building up to the video that is probably going to be the longest one in all of them, a video about Alistair and Vox, because I'm like, dude, The story between Alistair and Vox could have been a series in itself. The stuff between those two is incredible. I love it. I'm like, this deserves its own series. This is so fun. Anyway, I enjoy the Has-Been-Verse stuff, but I still enjoy the Disney and or MLP, anything you're passionate about. I look forward to Zurg if you're ever able to do it. I hope I get to do the Zurg video next year, for sure. And myself and Silver Quill do have a collaborative video that has been in the pipeline. Every time we see each other at convention, we keep looking at each other going, oi, are we doing that collab or what? Anyway. Oh geez, what kind of sap watches multiple episodes of something they think they wouldn't like? People watch things like they'll watch things out of spite all the time. Hate watching is a thing. This is why I wouldn't be good as an analyst. I don't really see the bad parts to stuff as much as I do the good. Okay. I love you streaming because I love spending time with you. Weird question. How do you describe your character's shape language? I want to simplify mine for vector animations. Well, the best character of mine to talk about when it comes to shape language is Mary Sue, because essentially she has a heart-shaped face. She is like the personification of self-love. So a lot of her design is very heart-shaped. Then hourglass figure as well. Yeah. So, or wineglass figure, I guess. Wineglass shape. Maddie is definitely more like an apple. So, oh, Dusk. You're gonna bounce. Ah, screw you. Whatever. I see how it is. Have an amazing trip. Hope you have great family fun in Scotland, and Merry Happy Christmas. Thank you, love. I really look forward to seeing you in February. You have good holiday events, whatever it is that you are going to be celebrating. Or not celebrating. I don't know. Oh, the Disney series videos you did were fun, and now I want to watch both shows. Disney series videos... Oh, like, House of Mouse. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see. Well, people are enjoying the Helliver stuff and would like to see more Disney stuff. That's good feedback, for sure, yes. Here's a question. Would people like me to talk about Bluey again? What about that? If I don't like I don't like the concept of hate watching. If I don't like something, I don't pay attention to it. Yeah, that's fair. The crappy traveling plans to get home might be annoying, but I'm sure it'd be worth it. I've done it before. I've done it plenty of times before. I've just not done it in winter. And I know London in winter is going to suck. So, especially because I'm going to be stuck in Heathrow, and I remember Heathrow is very cold. So I'm like, why? I'll just find somewhere cozy. I'll find somewhere. I'd like to see more Bluey despite never seeing the show. Okay. There is definitely a lot I can talk about in Bluey. I wanted to talk about... There was a video I wanted to do with Josh and Ari. It fell through for reasons. I think it was just creative differences. It wasn't anything bad. It was just... the type of video I wanted to make was different to what they wanted. And I'm like, okay, maybe it's better if I just make my own. I wanted to talk about how love languages are depicted in Bluey. And how child characters learn about what their love language is. And this is something I feel is definitely conveyed in the show Bluey. Like, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong or if you disagree with me here, but like, Bingo's love language is definitely quality time, for sure. Whereas Bluey, I think, is acts of service, maybe? And maybe a little bit of words of affirmation and physical touch. It is a Blissey. It's funny, Blissey, Dusk was just here. She left and then you arrived. Was that planned? It's funny. Sounds both necessary and awfully complex to discuss, and I haven't seen Bluey, so I can't say. Well, I mean, I'm all for complexity when it comes to my videos. I mean, I make analytical videos, so the more complex, the better. Really something to dive into. You're talking to her on Discord. Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay. That's nice. That's fair. Whatever. I see how it is. Well, that's the thing. Publicity is dusk. It's like, oh, you never. Have I ever seen those two in the same room together? Yes, I have! So. They're not the same person. Okay. So, Blizzard, to catch you up, as it clearly says, no, you're definitely not the same person. You're very different, but that's why I love both of you. Um, let's see. Dominant. No, you're not. Definitely not. Yeah, as the stream implies, last stream of 2025. So we're talking about what's happened in 2025, what I did in 2025 when it comes to like vending and like conventions and stuff, and the videos I made or didn't make. And then we're talking about what might be coming in 2026, and then I'm asking people like what they would like to see more of, what they would like to see less of, you know, that kind of thing. And I just asked like people if they want to see more Bluey content. And then that reminded me of the video I was supposed to be making with Josh and Ari about love languages. And I'm like, maybe I could do that myself. Yeah, more Bluey content. I've got a few Bluey videos. Always open to doing more. You know, I don't really do MLP content these days, but I can always circle back into that if I feel there's more to be said. Oh, I remember someone made a suggestion. Oh well, the love language idea with Bluey was essentially going to be a collab with Josh and Ari, but it fell through. There was some creative differences there. Nothing bad. It's just like the type of video they wanted to make was slightly different to the type I wanted to make, and that's perfectly fine. So, you know, I just decided, hey, I think maybe I'll just talk about this myself, and yeah. Love language. That could be a huge collab idea if you ever consider it. I'm acts of service. Doc is words of affirmation. Doc is words of affirmation and physical touch, I think. Yours is definitely acts of service. Wait, no. Yours is sorry. Yours is acts of service for sure, but I think yours is also quality time. Yeah, mine is quality time. I know that. My hobby's love language is gift giving. For sure. Yeah, he gave me Christmas presents early. He's a sweetheart. Gift giving, I'm not very good at. But, you know, I'm trying. I am trying. I mean, love languages would be an interesting collab to do with you and Doc, or like one of them, but I think it's one that I would like to make myself first, and then maybe if we expand on it later we could do a collab on it. I don't know. Yeah, gift giving is stressful to me, and while I appreciate receiving gifts, I feel the need to be paid back. I'm working on it. Deadpool fan, I'm gonna kick you from the stream if you keep giving me. It's my kryptonite. Stop being kind to me. Stop saying positive things. Ugh. Gonna make me barf. Oh man. I know they're not. Well, just angry Maddie noises. I don't know how to respond. But yeah, I've got All my Christmas presents wrapped and ready to be packed for taking home. Um, yeah, and I've got other things ready to give to people for when I come to Texas. I did it last year, so I'm doing it again. Search your feelings. You know you are loved. Don't tell me what to do. If I want to say Maddie's a great insight, I will say Maddie's a great insight. Just because you say it doesn't make it true. Okay. So we changed the banner on my YouTube page to Mad Munchkin Analysis and Critique. I just feel like that's more my vibe now. Yeah. So here's a question that I'm going to ask myself and everyone here. Do people miss Mary Sue? Mary has not been in a video, like, of mine for a long time. Do people want her to come back? You miss her a bunch. Okay. Yeah, we do need to bring her back. I know. We really do. She is a fun character. Yeah. I love her. I adore her. I'm very protective of her. But at the same time, she's very difficult to write into analytical videos now. Well, I will try. I will find a way. When you're able to use her for a bit is up to you. Yes. I will find a way. I did have a bit of a brainwave earlier this week about how I could bring her back. I started to get sponsorships for things in my videos that I'll be posting next year, and I'm like, what if I made Mary Sue my spons? If people watch Cadicarus, you'll know what I mean by that. What if I use Mary for that kind of thing? I miss you. You miss Mary's. You miss her voice. Yeah, doing her voice hurts my throat. I'm just checking if my door's closed, because it's like I can't really do Mary's voice quietly. I mean, no, I can, but it's like she has a really harsh voice. Like you have to do it from the back of the throat, and it hurts. Just imagine a crossover between Spons and Mary Sue. Oh no. Oh no. Just do a Mary Sue version of Spons. Just, if people don't know who Spons is, there's a YouTube channel called Cadicarus, and the guy is hilarious. He's one of my favorite YouTubers ever. He started out doing like he did like video game reviews, and then he kind of started to, he still does that, but now it's like a lot of it's like if Monty Python's Now for Something Completely Different was a review show for video games. That is essentially what it is. It's incredible. It's so damn funny. Epic rap battle of history, Spons versus Mary Sue begin. You can't have a rap battle with Mary. Mary would win because she's Mary Sue. That's the thing. She is god tier. She cannot be defeated. Oh, see? Dusk and Blissey are in the same chat room together. So this confirms they are two separate people. Oh, my conspiracy theory is broken. No! No! But I want to live in permanent paranoia! Guys, these two people are really good friends of mine. I know their humor. So they're just trolling. But it's my kind of trolling. It's fine. I know it's a bit. Uh Gosh. Okay. Did I see Elio? Yes, I did. I tweeted about it. I posted about it. It is quite possibly my favorite Pixar movie now. I have a video about it in the pipeline, but it's kind of I missed the boat on releasing it during the time of the movie's release. But I do want to talk about it again. I do want to release the video, I mean, and talk about the movie more in depth. And I think that I need to take my time with it because the movie touches on a lot of themes that really hit home for me in regards to like trying to fit in, not being able to fit in, not feeling like you belong where you are, blah blah blah. It's one of the reasons why Hercules is my favorite Disney movie. And those two, Elio and Hercules, have a lot in common in that regard. So yeah. Um, Did you ever watch a Dingo Pictures or Mondo TV movie project? The closest I ever came to watching a Dingo Pictures or Mondo TV project was watching Fearless videos about Dingo Pictures. Is your tree up yet? I don't own a Christmas tree. um, I have some Christmas decorations up, but I don't own a Christmas tree. I don't have space for one. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. I don't have space for a Christmas tree. um, yeah. Phew. Gosh. Oh my god, now I'm just thinking of Dingo Pictures and now I want to rewatch all of Fearless's videos about um Dingo Pictures. His videos are so funny. Oh, I probably would have room for a 3-foot tree for sure, but I mean, our apartment, like, oh, yeah, the layout, I don't know where we would put one. I made little Christmas spiders out of Christmas baubles. Um, if people know the YouTube channel called Wicked Makers, um, they're a really big channel now, but they make videos about building their own animatronics. Uh, a lot of the animatronics they build now are based on IPs. But I discovered them a few years ago, and one of the first video, if not the first video I watched from theirs, is when they made like um, Christmas spiders, and they're just made from like Christmas baubles and some pipe cleaners. And goodness, I made one big one and then lots of smaller ones, and I've got them on top of my record player. It's just a little spider family, little Christmas spider family. Because here's the thing: there's a myth about the Christmas spider. Uh, so when Christmas trees were a relatively new thing, like in the Victorian era in Germany, um, I'm paraphrasing this story here, so I might probably going to get some stuff wrong. They would decorate the tree, and then this is when the trees were they would be outside, and they would bring them inside to decorate them, and then overnight, when they would get up in the morning, and then the tree would have cobwebs on it from spiders overnight, but the webs would be all sparkly because of the morning dew. So that alongside all of the Christmas baubles and stuff was all sparkly, and that is apparently where the idea for tinsel came from. So we have these Christmas spiders. So I had them at a craft fair, and I was telling people, explaining to people where the idea for the Christmas spider came from. Yeah, they didn't sell, but I didn't care because they were just decorating my table. They're just cute little tinsel, like, not tinsel, little Christmas bauble spiders. I don't know. Just having fun. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Wait. Oh, my keyboard tray just did a thing that I didn't like. Innocent dust. Duskflare is not innocent in any way. So oh my god. No. Yeah. No. What kind of television shows do you watch currently? Oh my goodness. You know what? I don't watch I don't watch television like at all. But like streaming stuff. Like yes. Lies and slander. Yeah. She's just the sweetest innocent little girl. No. Spiders invented Christmas. Yes. But on a serious note, like spiders, like in Scottish culture, are a symbol of patience and motherhood. So it's like a lot of animals have been demonized. Like bats and spiders and stuff, they've definitely been demonized over time. You can, I mean, sorry, but on behalf of all Christians, we're sorry. It's like all things bright and beautiful, apart from spiders and bats, they're demonic. Like, what? Excuse me? Anyway. Let's see. I've lost my train of thought here, I got distracted. We were talking about tinsel spiders. What were we talking about before that? Oh, no, someone asked me about TV shows I'm into. If we can, like, just talk about shows in general, not, because I don't watch TV, I haven't really been watching a lot of TV shows. I rewatch stuff all the time. I guess, you know, God. I really want to watch Welcome to Derry. I'm going to get to watch that when I'm home. I really want to watch Alien Earth. I really need to get into Stranger Things. No spoilers for that. I don't think it's out yet, but yeah. I'm going to be watching that when I'm home. But as for like TV shows I've watched recently, there isn't really a lot, because a lot of the times I'm reading stuff or listening to stuff that is not televised, like podcasts or like just YouTube stuff or whatever. I don't really watch TV. I'm old and weird. Something I always want to ask: what is your favorite end of the world type scenario? Fallout. Fallout. There you go, Fallout. Oh, you finished Alien Earth last night. You're really dying for a second season. Yeah, I really hope I can watch it when I'm home, but it depends, because I won't have access to a smart TV of my own. So, I'll have to watch things on my phone, and that's not fun. I have not read Fallout Equestria. I've listened to some of it, but yeah. It's something I really need to get back into. Whomst. Yes, I know, Dusk. I know. Well, no, I'm going easy on the rules for all caps because I'm not really working on anything. We're just talking, so I'm not really that bothered about the all caps right now. So who cares? Because we're just talking. I'm not working on anything, so who cares? I appreciate you doing the mod job though. Oh, okay. Also, I don't think anyone would be able to stop Dusk anyway, so we could try, but nah. We can't stop them because they're Canadian. I'm hoping to start watching Galaxy Express 999 on Wednesday, but right now I'm just going through all the movies I haven't watched in my movie collection. Yeah, we've been re-watching a lot of movies, like, recently. There's been a lot of movies that I just assumed that my hubby had seen. And so I've been rewatching some of them. And then he would say, like, halfway through, I've never seen this. And I'm like, what do you mean you've never seen this? He'd never seen Watership Down. So I showed him Watership Down. And then I was like, oh, I can show you Fox and the Hound. And then Black Cauldron. That's one he'd never seen from start to finish. And I just assumed he had. Because we've talked about it so often. And then, oh goodness. The original Watership Down. I am not a fan of the. Well, there's a 2D cartoon and then there was the CG series as well. I haven't seen the 2D cartoon. I saw the CG series and that one was so dark. And I don't mean dark as in tonally, I mean visually. It was so difficult to see what the heck was going on. There were two cartoons. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's the original movie, and then there was a 2D cartoon series, and then there's a CG one as well. But anyway, like, I've been showing him Watership Down, and then I've been showing him Klaus today, and I think we watched that before, but I'll just put it on again, so we'll watch the rest of that later. Yeah, there was a cartoon series, but it's kind of like really like they were trying to be Animals of Farthing Wood, but family friendly, and it just didn't work. Um, I might be misremembering it. Might not have been a thing at all. I'm just like conjuring things up in my brain. I have no idea. Um, a more sanitized version of Farthing Wood. It's basically what the later seasons of Animals of Farthing Wood was. It's we're not saying Watership Down is family friendly. We're talking about the. Never mind. Have you seen the Polar Express movie? Uncanny Valley. I could not watch it. I tried. Motion capture in its infancy is hard for me to watch. It just gave me the ick. I'm just no, I can't do it. Klaus is Christmas tradition for me now. I watch that every Christmas or try to. But yeah, and another like I watched the Muppets Christmas Carol, the Grinch, the Jim Carrey one, um, then 101 Dalmatians. Technically not a Christmas movie, but it ends with Christmas, so for me it's a good one to start with. That's one that I try to watch every year. Um, Edward Scissorhands is technically also a Christmas movie because that again ends at Christmas. So, yeah, hopefully be watching that. White Christmas is a good one. Scrooged, the Bill Murray Christmas Carol movie. Oh goodness, there's so many. Like Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I Will Die on This Hill. It is a Christmas movie. Uh, what else? Mickey's Christmas Carol, which my hubby called the DuckTales Christmas. I'm like, what? Like, it's not DuckTales Christmas. DuckTales wasn't even a thing when that movie was released. He was like, okay, well, the comics were, I think. Anyway, whatever. Oh, let's see. Christmas movies. We're probably going to bring this stream to an end in about 15 minutes, but yeah, we're just having fun. Christmas movies. Movies. Thank you. Oh goodness. Uh, wow, there are so many Hallmark Christmas movies. It's not even funny. Uh, best Christmas movies. There we go. The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. That's a good one. Santa Claus 2. Which of the Santa Claus movies had Martin Short as Jack Frost? Which one was that? Was that the third one? I don't know. Home Alone. Um, Nightmare Before Christmas. Miracle on 34th Street. Now, did you watch the original or the remake of Miracle on 34th Street? Um, then there's Elf. That's always a good one. Arthur Christmas. I did not watch that movie this year, but I did watch Movie Therapy's video on it. Christmas Carol, the Jim Carrey one. That's a motion capture one. At least with that one, I was able to stomach that one more. I actually prefer the remake of 34th Street. I know, not popular opinion. Yeah, the remake is a better movie, but I feel like the original handles the whole Santa going to an asylum better. Just my opinion. I find that the remake just rushed through that, whereas the original took its time more with that segment. Maybe not politically correct, but yeah. Anyway, Ernest. I never watched any of the Ernest movies. I think that this wasn't really a thing in the UK. Uh, Rise of the Guardians would count. Um, Technically not, because like Lucy says, that's technically an Easter movie. Technically, but all right, Waluigi, you take care. Thanks for dropping by. Let's see what else. There's so many. White Christmas. I've mentioned that one. Let's see. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me. Let's see. It's a Wonderful Life, of course. Um, Jingle All the Way. I haven't watched that movie in years. Oh my goodness. Yes. But Wonderful Life and White Christmas are two movies that I definitely have to watch every Christmas without fail. It's a Wonderful Life. It is like one of the best movies ever made. It's like it's incredible. It's so good. Oh yeah, we're kind of bringing the stream to a close shortly because I am tired. Pluto's Christmas Tree and Mickey's Christmas Carol. Yeah. Did you ever see the Christmas Tree or Rhapsody Street Kids Believe in Santa? No, but I've seen review videos of those. I saw Saber Sparks video for the Christmas Tree. Um, and Fearless made videos for both the Christmas Tree and Rhapsody Street Kids. I think Saber Spark actually made a video about the Rhapsody Street Kids as well. Um, yeah, a lot of like quote unquote bad movies I don't watch, but I will just like movies that are deliberately bad, like people will make videos like review videos on them to like celebrate the bad kind of thing. Like I don't know. I have not seen Krampus. I want to see Krampus. Ugh. It good. Yeah, like I don't really watch a lot of horror movies because my hubby doesn't like horror. So, if I'm gonna, yeah, it's slash horror. No, um, I mean, he's a combat veteran, so there's certain movies that he just will not give any time to. So, and that's perfectly fine. What's the worst addiction in your opinion? That's a random question. Let's move on from that because that topic can be triggering for people. Let's not answer that. Anyway, um, wouldn't recommend it if he can't handle jump scares. Well, he can handle jump scares. It's the gore. Um, because he's a veteran, he's like the gory stuff that he's seen will never be outdone in a movie ever. So yeah, he just. I mean, it's funny though because he loves Sweeney Todd, but that's theatrical gore. He can handle that. But there's just other things that are gory. He's like, no, I don't really want to see that. I'm like, okay, well, yeah. I mean, I want to show him Renfield, but I don't know if he'll handle the gore okay. I don't know. It, it it's it's not that you can't handle. It's like it's triggering for someone that's been traumatized with like real life gore. So you try to avoid these things. So yeah, that's why. Um, yeah. There's movies that I really want to show. I really want to watch Stephen King's It with him, but I don't think I'll. I don't think it will happen. Um, Krampus doesn't have gore, to be honest. Maybe a little blood. Okay. Um, maybe I could watch it myself first, and then I can see if he'd like it or not. Um, yeah. Yeah. Confirm for myself. For yeah. Um, he likes monster movies, like Godzilla and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. There's just some things that you just. Some people like it, some people don't, and that's perfectly fine. Excuse me. A few Krampus movies. Okay, let's see. Thanks for streaming frequently this year. I love spending time with you. Next year, I'm hoping that because I'm not going to be vending at as many events as I did this year, that I'll be posting more videos and doing more live streams. Um, really focusing on getting more like video content out because I really let it lapse the last year. So I want to fix that next year. I'm getting a headache from drinking bottled juice. Have a good night and happy holidays to everyone. Good night. Odin, go and take care of yourself. And happy holidays, whatever anyone celebrates, or if you don't celebrate, have a good, safe time. So I know this time of year is hard on a lot of people. It's definitely hard for me. So, yes. Now we've got 5 more minutes. Oh, ninja compliment. Ugh. Got me in the jugular with that one. Ow. Good night, Blissy. I'm really excited to see you in February. I will rugby tackle you with hugs. Ugh. But I think I've covered everything I wanted to talk about tonight. But yes, last stream of 2025. I have one more day before I fly home for the holidays. But I have class and then prepping for other things, so I just don't have the time for anything else until I leave, so fun times. Fun times to be had by all. Well, I appreciate that. Sometimes, there's because you're posting content and you're releasing it into the ether, and sometimes, especially with the videos I've done recently, you get a lot of negativity back, and critique is often mistaken for hate, and so then people respond emotionally to that because you say something remotely negative about something they love, they feel like it's a personal attack. So sometimes like people will jump on that emotion, and like a knee-jerk reaction will attack the person that said the negative thing about the thing they like. And it comes with the territory of talking about something like Has Been Hotel, Hell of a Boss, so yeah, I appreciate that people are giving me positive vibes as much as I protest it. Like, on a serious note, I do appreciate it, so please don't stop. Yeah, on a serious note, I think that's a good point to end on, I think. But yes, I will be back in the US on the 7th of January, and I really hope to have my next video out near the beginning of January. We shall see. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate you all. I'm Mad Munchkin. Stay creative. Put your shopping cart away. Wear your seatbelt. Use your indicator when you're driving. Wash your hands. All that wonderful stuff. Just be excellent to each other. I'm Mad Munchkin. Stay creative. Good night. And I'll see you all next year.